I really support what she's up to, and I think it's fabulous.
This next one could be Roxy Tickle's sister, mother. Trans public defender Stephanie Mueller, at least she has a more normal name, representing far-left activists. This is a barrister or someone who works in a courtroom. You don't even have to understand the context of what this person's job is. Apparently they're 70 years old, but check out the footage.
You can check on that. Yeah.
So we were talking May 6, 8:45?
Yeah.
That works for me. My comment about my client? Yeah. I just met her. She's really nice. She's really smart. She sounds like she's got the right idea about things. I really support what she's up to, and I think it's fabulous. How about that?
You know what? This really reminds me of this crazy Canadian teacher that we saw last year make headlines, in which the teacher wore a massive breastplate similar to this solicitor attorney to school among all of the students. And despite even students complaining and not being okay with it,
every single class that I'm in, the teacher is like the topic. Like,
kind of discomforting to be in a school environment with that.
Thing is, in the dress code for HCSB, like, it says you need to wear opaque clothing. There are pictures even of the teacher where you can completely see her nipples, even the color of, like, you can see the color, you can see the shape. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. I think teachers should have to wear a business casual outfit, be presentable and professional in the workplace.
School still allowed it because, oh, she's just living her truth, you know, we don't want to disrespect her identity. But wake up. Anyone in plain sight can see this is a teacher parading their fetish around a school. Are you deranged? Are you simple? The way I see it is, if you're trans, that's absolutely fine. Transition, present how you like, present female if you want, present male if you want, but the same rules apply to you as do to us. So I don't believe a biologically born female would get away with this wearing a breastplate to school. And it's super disturbing to think this teacher could be teaching kids and while simultaneously being aroused while around them. Now, I do understand the teacher eventually was let go, but it took long enough. And this goes to show how gender ideology does have a downstream effect in the safeguarding of children and the normalization of sexualization among kids. All of the teaching about sexuality and gender, just because it's from an oppressed category, doesn't mean we have to sexualize kids. Keep it out of the classroom. Keep it out of courtrooms. Keep it in the bedroom. That's all I have to say.
She's accused of, what is it, criminal trespass?
In the first degree, yes.
Is she innocent or guilty?
My name is Stephanie Mueller. I'm in the directory for the Washington State Bar Association.
Do you know when her next court date is?
I do.
Could you tell me when that is?
No.
Oh,
Take
okay.
care.
So I am left speechless with this. First of all, this person couldn't possibly have a deeper voice, which is funny. With the AGP trans women, they're all about, you know, the boobs and the makeup and the clothing, but then they always just don't care about their voice. It's like they don't even make an effort to. And it's this whole kind of fetish of a feminized man. But in what twisted legal industry does anyone think this is appropriate? If this person was a woman, they would be judged for this instantly and probably be told by someone, you cannot wear that. And whoever this person's friends are, if they have any friends or family members, if any of them have not told this deranged individual that you should not be wearing this and your breasts need to become about 10 sizes smaller, then they are not any friend or family member of yours, because this is disgusting. He's like, oh yeah, my client, like the massive overdrawn lipstick, like the massive breasts. You look like a full-on red light district dominatrix hoe from the Netherlands, which would be fine, you know, standing in a window like, come and I will give you services, but you do not belong in a court. And the main thing I take away from this is this assertion that trans people are the most oppressed and don't have a voice. And there is no one else that would get away with this than a trans person. I saw a really funny scene from either American Dad or Family Guy. And there's a guy at a bar watching porn, and the bartender's like, sorry, you can't do that here. And he goes, no, it's okay, I'm transgender.
Excuse me, ma'am. No porn at the bar.
Oh, it's okay. I'm transgender.
Oh, I had no idea.
do whatever you want all the time.
And it's accurate. I would hope that at least most people are secretly thinking this is so twisted. This person parading a fetish around a courtroom, like they're all. I'm not of the belief that autogynephilic people that transition are always living a fetish. I think it moves beyond that eventually. But this shit is 100% like fetish all over the shop. And if I was a defendant in this case or a witness in this case, I would actively be impaired in taking part, and perhaps the outcome would change because I would just be so gobsmacked. It's just so gross. Again, it's like the community just really does not help itself. And they're getting so much media attention. They could just cool it on, you know, the massive breasts and the sterilizing of kids and trying to shut down any social media app that is for females. Like, just fuck off, please, and live your best lives without demanding so much of us.